That was loud. Okay, I am live on Facebook and I am recording. Hello. What am I doing here? That is an excellent question. Excellent question. Funny story. Trying to see. Okay, there I am. Yay. Okay. Trying to see. Okay. Funny story. Last week during my planning time. Okay, first, hi, I am Shanna Pizer. I will tell you why I'm such a little bit of a train wreck right now. Shanna Pizer Coaching. I am going live in the Start Where You're At Facebook group, which I did not intend to do, but I kind of like literally 2 minutes ago when I was warming up my coffee, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this live in the Start Where You're At group today. But typically this will be just for the Commit to You group coaching community, and it will be via Zoom. If you're in the Commit to You group coaching community, I posted a link in our Facebook group to get on the Zoom call. And also, I did not plan appropriately. Ironic, I know. I mentioned that I was going to be doing this in a video that I did this past week, but I never posted about it. I did put it in our calendar, but I never really posted and announced. So if you didn't watch the video, then you have no idea what's going on, but welcome. I decided last Sunday during my planning time that I was going to do a weekly call, like 30 minutes max, from 8:15 to 8:45 my time, which is 7:15 Pacific, 9:15 Central, 10:15 Eastern. If you're part of the Commit to You group coaching community, it will be recorded and saved, so you can, if you want to go through it later. And really, it's kind of like an option to, or an opportunity to just like set this time aside and plan your week. Look at what's coming up this next week. And there's a lot of funny stories this morning. Well, you know, funny to me because I'm easily entertained. So I decided this past week, and I fortuitously I went through and put things in my calendar for the week. And I woke up this morning, totally forgot that I had planned this, but opened up my planner today, and I actually got up later than I wanted to. And that's fine. I opened up my planner and it said, what did it say? Let me tell you what it said. It reminded me, and it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Let's see. It said on Sunday, March 19th, move at 6 a.m. At 8:15 a.m., let's plan it. Let's plan our week with a star. If I had looked at that yesterday, I would have been like, oh, that's right. I need to set my alarm in the morning for 5:15, 5:30, so I can get up and do like the beginning of my planning, and then go out and do my exercise, and then get in the shower, because I wanted to be able to be showered and semi-ready by 8:15, because we go to the 10 o'clock church service. So I forgot. I did not plan appropriately and post about it. And so I got up at almost 7 this morning and saw that. After I got all comfy in my spot, I did a couple things. I don't want to bore you with the details. And then when I opened up my planner to do my like food planning and stuff for the day, saw that and I'm like, finished my coffee and was like, okay, I need to get out by whatever time, I don't know. So I shortened my workout that I had planned because usually I do my long walk / run on Sunday mornings, shortened that, feel good about it, did it, came home, jumped in the shower, and here we are. So what I want to do in the future, we will not have that long description. But what I want to do is plan our weeks together and set aside this time intentionally to look at the week ahead, to make sure that we are including what is important in our week. And in the future, I hope to have people on here live with me so that we can interact and kind of help each other out. That is my plan. I will eventually do, I know, I am going to be working on a morning routine. I don't know if it's going to be a video, email series, something to show how I do my morning routine. And I'm really working on putting together a planner. I have my own planner that I put together and I love it. And I've been trying a bunch of different planners to see like exactly what I want to have in there. And I really find that any planner that I use, I end up making it just like the one that I already have. So I just need to figure out how to make mine prettier. So I like whatever the planner is, I just go in and I put my own stuff in there and I do it my own way. So I really don't, I use kind of the basic format, but not all of the elements like it's supposed to be used. So I'm going to be getting my planner out and then do something with a morning routine that incorporates that into it. So what I do on Sundays is, and I want to get better at it, I'm not perfect at it, I want to get better at it, is I do my daily planning the same every day. I do my what's the basic structure of my day look at like, and on the weekdays, it's typically my morning routine, work, move my body, and then whatever I want to do after work. And I want to be intentional about that. I put my goals and I am working on 90-day goals. So I put by whatever the date is, I want to accomplish this. I plan out my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the day. I write down what I'm planning on eating, if I'm going to allow myself to have wine that day, if I'm going to allow myself to have dessert that day. So I'm making decisions ahead of time to remind me of the person that I want to be and the goals that I have. And everything that I do in here lines up with the goals that I have. Then I really wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm going to do it, I guess. Then I write out who I want to be that day, like how I want to show up. And lately it's been a lot of, I want to be mindful and I want to be deliberate. And that's just to remind myself, what do I want to do today? I want to think before I eat. I want to think before I speak. I want to think before I do. So I want to be intentional in taking a breath before I eat anything and like, okay, is this on my plan? Am I hungry? How much am I going to eat? Like, be mindful, pay attention to your body when you're eating. And I want to feel aligned, like I'm being the person that I want to be. And I want to think when I eat to fuel my body, I feel amazing. And that is so true. Physically, mentally, emotionally, all the things. When I eat to fuel my body, I feel amazing. Then I write a little reminder, which I write this every day. Discomfort on purpose is the key to being who I want to be. And that is true in every aspect, like every day I kind of also think about like, what does discomfort look like? And it hits on every single area of life. And it is the absolute truth, just saying. And then I write out my gratitude. I'm so thankful for, there's 5 things every day. The first thing always has to do with my husband. So today it was, I'm so thankful that Jeremy is home. I write JP, Jeremy is home. My second gratitude today was yesterday on my walk. I saw horses running through a field, and that just like, it kind of gave me the same feeling that I feel when I get that first view of the ocean. I love the ocean, and it's just like and I saw the horses running, and I did that. And it was just like, oh, that's so beautiful. I love that. I want to remember that, because I'm so grateful that I got to see the horse running, and it like kind of played with another horse and was bucking a little bit. So number 2 was seeing the horse running in the field. So it's not like, it doesn't have to be thankful for, big things. I'm thankful that I went to see Greece with my mom and my husband and my mom's neighbor. I'm thankful that somebody commented positively on a reel that I posted on Facebook. And I'm thankful that Jeremy reminded me last night that I have small group today, which everything's on my calendar. And this week has just been, I've let it get away from me. Let's be honest. And then in this journal, it says thought to practice, and my thought that I'm really working on practicing. And I did a video on this in both groups. I don't complain. I find joy and beauty in people and situations. I want to remind myself of that. And I have also given people in my life permission to call me out if they hear me complaining, people at work and people at home. And then my scripture for the day, be thankful in all circumstances. And I don't always like look at the reference, but whatever pops in my mind. And then I kind of lay out like, okay, these are the things that I want to do today. I put little check boxes because I like to check things off. So that's daily. I do that every day. I also write out, I didn't do it this morning because it was this morning. I have a little stain on my sweatshirt. I apologize for that. This is like a cozy home sweatshirt because I just got out of the shower and I'm still sweaty because I don't wash my hair every day because I ran for 30 minutes. Okay. And I did also plan on having like a weekly planning sheet, which I do have. There is in my planner in the Commit to You group coaching community. There is in the files, there is the planner there, and it does have a weekly planning sheet, which TBH, it will be updated, but whatever. Okay. So I have my planner, and right now I am using, it's Edie Wadsworth. She has the Life Mentoring School. I'm using her planner. I have this is important stuff to me. This is all, it's usually on my couch. Sometimes I'll take it with me. I have my pen pouch of all of my purple pens. Not all of them, a lot of them. I have more. So all of them, purple pens. I have my composition notebook. Flourish is my word of the year. I have my verse there. And this is a whole nother video, but this has been life-changing. And I bring this with me every day, but I have it with me when I'm planning in the morning in case I have ideas. Okay, so I have my planner, I have my pens that I love, I have my coffee, I have my journal. I have it in a spot on the couch that is super comfy, cozy. I have a blanket that I love. And I do this first thing in the morning, every morning. I love my morning time. I love my time that I set aside to do my planning. I do my devotion. If you're not joining me for the weekly devotions in the YouVersion Bible app, it is so like, again, I'm easy to please. It's so fun to me because I'm doing devotions with women that I'm never going to meet in person. I'm never going to talk to even over Zoom, people that I have never met and live in states I've never been to. And we're doing devotions together. And it's a low risk, I guess, because all it is there's, I pick the devotion, I send the invitations, you accept the invitations and join it. And then each day you read the devotion, read the scriptures, and then there's on the final screen for each day is if you want to add your comments, what you're thinking, or answer any of the questions in the devotion. Some people do, some people never do. And that's totally fine. And it's so great. I love it. I love that it's just a way to read the Bible together with other women and encourage other women and be encouraged by other women that I am literally never even going to see their face in real time. It's so crazy. Technology is amazing. Technology is on my gratitude list a lot. Okay, so that's kind of the setup. And then, so I do my regular daily planning. I also do my habit tracker every day. There's a lot of circles on that. And then on Sundays, because it's the first day of the week and I want to be more and more intentional about things, I want to set up my week. So what I do is in this planner, it has, there's a place to do a thought download, which is kind of like a brain dump and I'm trying to see, I want to see what I actually did with that last week. Here we go. So I kind of did do just a regular, oh, that was 2 weeks ago. So I kind of did last week on that thought download part. I kind of like wrote out what my structure, what I want my structure to look like for the weeks. Monday through Friday, like this is kind of what I want to do because I have work. And then what, and kind of what I want to accomplish. So kind of like setting the basic structure. So I like to do that every so often because I change things up here and there. I was exercising first thing in the morning for a while, and then I switched that to working out after work. And so just kind of get that good solid what I want to do, and then list out like these are the things I want to accomplish for the week. So make like kind of a what's it called? A master list of these are the things I want to accomplish this week. And then go through, in this planner, there's a spot for meal planning. And this week I did use that kind of like the basics, like what I'm going to be eating for dinner. And some of those ended up working and some of them didn't. And then from the task list, my master task list on the bottom of this planner, I can show you. And mine won't be set up exactly like this, but on the bottom of this planner, it says next week here, and it has each day. So I have my tasks that I want to accomplish. And then from this, and these are, I don't put, for me, I'm working on building my business and growing my coaching practice. So these are the things that I want to focus on in my business. If you're working on, like if your goal is around minimizing your house or getting your house decluttered, or your finances and getting out of debt, or saving for a vacation, or trying to pay off a car, if it is weight loss, which weight loss is also my goal. Like whatever your goal is, run a marathon. I'm also working on running a 10K. So what are the things that are important to you that are going to get you closer to reaching that 90-day goal? And there's a whole thing about 90-day goals. There's so much, so much amazingness to work on. And really it's like so much, but it really is it narrows your focus and makes life more manageable and simpler. Life is not easy, but it makes things simpler because you're planning ahead. You're being intentional, and you're putting those important things over the urgent things. The urgent things are going to get done. Diapers are going to get changed. Dinner's going to get made. You're going to go to work. You're going to pay your bills. Like all of that is going to get done. What is important to you in creating the life that you want to live? So from that task list, what day and in what section of the day are you going to do those things? And I really like the idea of having set aside focus time, whether it's 30 minutes a day or 2 hours a day, focus time where that's where these things fit in. So you have a specific time chunk of the day. For me, it's 5 to 6. From 5 to 6, I work on Shanna Pfizer coaching, and that's where I do the things that have to do with my business, plus my calls and that kind of stuff. So from my master task list, the things I want to accomplish for the week, I pick which day in my focus time is that going to fit in. And so then I have that written where I'm going to do that. And then, thankfully, this week, I took it from my master list, and then I went through and wrote down, like, kind of each day, just a basic idea of what I want to work on that day. And thankfully, my Sunday, March 12th self wrote, move at 6 a.m. because typically on Sundays, I had a set routine. I got up, I did my devotions, my planning and everything. And then at 7:30, I watched Elevation Worship. When Elevation Worship was over, then I went out and worked out. But I wanted to remember, work out at 6 a.m. It did not happen, but it all worked out just fine. Next week, it will be better. And actually next week I will be in Pacific time. Okay. So that's kind of the basics, like looking ahead, look at your calendar. And that's another thing I missed. I would normally pull out my Google Calendar, look at that, what is coming up this week, and like my regularly scheduled calls. I put that on my, on the daily, on the bottom, on the daily, like what are my normally scheduled calls? I put that in there, to just like look at what's coming ahead. Do you have birthday parties that you need to take your kids to? Look at your kids' sports schedule. Is there, like, what games do I have to take my kids? What time do I have to leave? And like plan around that. And I don't have kids at home anymore. But both of my boys played competitive baseball forever and all the time. And that is like, if I had coaching in my life at that time, oh my word, I would have used that time so differently. That time that you are sitting waiting for kids before games and after games, because watch your kids, like, sit and be engaged in their games. Don't yell at referees, don't yell at coaches. Cheer on your kids, cheer on other people's kids. But before the game, during that hour warm up, and after the game, during that 2.5 hour lecture, like, what can you be doing during that time? So find pieces of time that you can incorporate, like, what can I use this time for? And that it could be working out. A lot of times I would do that. I would go for a walk. I don't know where I was with that. Looking ahead at your calendar, what's coming up this week? Like, what are the things that are set in your calendar? And then work around that. Like, where do you want to do? And also, this is not to say like you need to be doing stuff all the time, because that is not me. And you can do this first. When is your downtime? When do you want to be sitting on the couch, watching your shows, getting caught up on, whatever your shows are that you want to watch? When is the time that you take a hot bath and just shut out the world? When are your nail appointments and your hair appointments and your eyelash appointments? So this isn't to say do. It's saying be intentional about what you do and set that intention ahead of time, and be deliberate about when you're going to do it. Okay. I think that's good. That's it. I'm going to sit down and do my planning now. I have to get ready for church too. So if you have watched this. Oh, what? Did I forget to end my workout? I forgot to end my workout when I got home. I was in like hurry up mode to get in the shower and get here. So if you are in the Start Where You're At Facebook group and you're like, I want to do this every week, and all the other things that come along with it, you can join the Commit to You group coaching community. There are links everywhere in all of the posts. You can go to shannapizer.com, join the community. It is $49 a month. You can pay, you can like set up the monthly plan, or you can pay for the full year and you get 2 months free if you pay by the full year. And I would love to have you in there. I would love to have you on these calls each week if you can make it. Another thing I want to do, and I was rushed because I was not very intentional about doing this. I want to start out with a quick prayer every week. I want to ask for prayer requests so that we can like put on our calendar for the week, like remember to pray for whatever it is. Because we are a Jesus loving community and prayer is our most powerful weapon. And I want to use it to encourage and help each other. So I want to start with prayer. I want to pray with share prayer requests, if people have them, and then just like workshop, go through, like next time I will be doing my weekly planning on the video, on Zoom, and hopefully you guys will get your planners, whatever you use. And I will, I think I will work on updating at least the weekly planning worksheet so that you can do it, and you can get a composition notebook. You can use any kind of notebook or your fancy planner. I like have so many planners. I love planners. And again, I'm going to work on updating mine, but I will have an updated weekly planning sheet to use to do this. So yeah, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments in this video or send me a message, whatever. Again, if you're interested in joining the Commit to You group coaching community, shannapizer.com, click on join the community. And if you have questions about that, reach out. I'm here for all of it. And I hope that you have an amazing week. Set up your week ahead of time. Be deliberate so that you get the important things done, because the urgent things are going to get done anyway. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Is there something else you want me to cover? Any questions? I would love to hear it. Okay. Have a good week.